I'm gonna be the Wizard King! Tiger King!
Push beyond your limits. Wait.
Yeah, that's it, baby.
I always get that confused with the My Academia one. Plus Ultra.
Oh, gotcha. Hi, it's your boy, the Asta Kinney Annie.
Oh god, I hope not. Minty.
Yeah, you know. And this is FunUntitled, where we serve every podcast and F you. Now, I have no idea what we talked about in the first 2 Black Clover episodes, but I sure hope I said something nice. You know, Black Clover, a lot of flaws, some strengths, I should say. We still have that Black Clover poster watching us every night, though.
Oh yeah, when Black Clover was gonna be the new thing.
It was going to be the next new Naruto, so it was at the New York Comic Con, all the promotions.
But here we're gonna talk about after the Elf reincarnation arc, where we start to go into the Heart Kingdom and fight the Spade Kingdom, which I think is like its better arc. So far, this is the best arc. I don't know what the Japanese one is like, but I love this arc.
You call it what it's supposed to be called, not the Japanese arc. It is the Black Clover Wano arc.
It's gotta have a different. I forget what Yami's land is called.
Land of the
Japan.
Rising Sun.
I mean, essentially the Black Sun.
I remember there was this small stint where the Black Clover fandom was actually loud enough to be on my radar, and people were like, Yami's the man. He's the Chad. There's no one manlier than Yami. Kakashi? Hell no. Gojo? A pussy compared to Yami.
Yami is a very entertaining character.
Yeah, but every time you say he is the man, I just think about his toilet bathroom like.
I mean, it's the #1 image you see of him.
So, what do we do after the elf infiltration arc?
We find a scapegoat.
And who's our scapegoat?
The Devil Kid.
Get the Devil Kid. What? The Devil Kid's a little bit too strong for us? Get the little girl. Find me the tiniest child possessed by an elf, and I will strangle her in front of the nobles.
This is one of those weird situations where I think they wanted to blame the elf-possessed ones because they didn't want to go into the whole history of what really happened. So like, let's just make this easy for people to remember.
This is one of the greatest weakness of Black Clover, is that the rich people are giant idiots. Like, I have no idea why we have a wizard king and a regular king.
Yeah, they really need to explain that.
Because the regular king, he is a descendant of one of the elf people?
No.
Okay.
The king is the descendant of the prince.
Okay, like of the first wizard king.
Yes. I think the wizard king is more like the army general, you know? So they call him wizard king, but he's like just in charge of only the magic knight.
I hope in Japan it's much more clear in your terminology.
Like, don't use king for both names.
Yeah, it's very confusing. And don't give them both red giant capes.
And don't make one king do nothing and then the other king do everything.
So Asta's kind of like, hey, I know you want to blame me for this entire elf shit because I have a demon inside me and my bird has horns. But what if I can actually take down some damn devils and then maybe, we can be friends, Tomodachis?
That is true, right? This whole thing is on a, you'll think about giving me some leniency if I get rid of the greatest threat.
And then the lawyer dude with the scales just like, you lucky motherfucker, you're lucky that the Spade Kingdom's finally acting after like 15 years.
And you're lucky Yami's the man. Because Yami had his back then. It's very fun. I mean, I still like Kakashi more than Yami, but Yami's a really good character.
Controversial opinion. I think Kakashi's a better character. I think Yami is stronger than Kakashi though.
Wow.
Because I don't remember much about Naruto, but I really only remember Kakashi from the Zabuza arc.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, he's very strong in that one, but you know, not very impressive on the grand scheme of things. Like, I'm sure he's stronger in the war arc.
No, yeah, I think his best fight is the Pain arc.
Chidori, he dies in that one.
Yes, he does.
Weak ass puss man. Did I say puss?
I guess so. I will say Black Clover has some really great battles.
If they put the money in it.
If they put the money in, of course.
I'm so mad. We'll get there when we get there, but the way Black Clover chooses to spread out the budget is unforgivable sometimes. Because we both agree that we don't like how Black Clover does it, right?
I will say I do prefer giving an equal budget to all more than what Black Clover does, but I get the appeal. Like the last fight with Yami and Asta versus the devil.
Yeah.
That was really good.
That was really good, but we didn't have to take all the money from Yuno's fight. So Asta is like, okay, gotta fight devils. And somehow they're like, hey, we should go to the Heart Kingdom. I forget how they made that jump.
I forget to...
But I remember like they had to go specifically to Noelle and Mimosa because of that whole transfer student thing.
Mhm.
Oh well. And Noelle's like, hell yeah, let's go to the Heart Kingdom. I recently found out why my family hates me. Surprise, nobles are stupid.
That's Annie's whole theme of Black Clover. My essay is on how classism in Black Clover is stupid. The richer you are, the stupider you are. Unless you're Asta or Magma.
No, what? No. Oh, yeah. Okay, I get what you were saying now. Yeah, yes. Because, like, Noelle's whole family thing is that her mother got cursed by a devil and died. And in order for no one to question that, because I guess if anyone knows that she got cursed by a devil and died, they would also die.
Was that it?
I think so. That's why Noelle could never tell Noelle and why she had to learn in the Peacock Dream Realm.
Oh, that makes sense now.
Like, if they ever said that in, like, real life, then, like, you'd also get cursed by the devil.
Could you imagine Noelle waiting for the Peacock captain to wake up so he can tell her sister this very important news, and she just never did?
No. I'm not giving Noelle any slack because he's like, hey, 2 other siblings, we hate Noelle. Her birth killed our mother. Something that she had full control of.
Look, they couldn't come up with some story like she had a heart attack. The autopsy would have been like, she clearly didn't have a heart attack.
I want to see Noelle's shitty dad that looks just like her 3 shitty siblings.
I want to see him. Maybe he's dead though.
Maybe he dead though.
Because otherwise, why would Noelle be the captain of the Silver Eagles?
Yeah, that sounds like a legit name. I don't know. I keep calling them the Arctic Foxes, but I know it's the Arctic Deer.
No, it's not.
Is it not the Arctic Deers?
I believe it's Aqua Deer.
Wait, son of a bitch. Is it called Aqua Deer? But the main captain dude isn't a water user.
No, it's all color themed, except maybe not golden. Wait, golden is a color. One of them's not a color.
Well, okay, but is it the roses one?
No, they're the blue roses.
Isn't it stupid though? Like, that's the only. Wait a second. The Golden Dawn is also not an animal.
Oh, I think that's what it is. Dawn is the only non-animal.
Alright. We have blue and aqua? We couldn't figure another color?
Japan honestly, everyone in the world likes the color blue.
I guess light blue and dark blue. Pick a side.
I think no one has ever said I dislike blue.
Dabba-dee dabba-da.
The Blue Man Group.
Yeah.
Very popular.
Wait, why do we even go on this tangent? Oh well, I think we're talking about Noelle's mom dying. I swear to God, dude, it's so stupid that, like, we just hate this kid.
Yeah, they don't explain it too well. So anyway, Asta, Mimosa?
Yes.
Like the drink?
Yeah.
Have we ever made that connection before?
Yeah.
I've had a mimosa. They're pretty good.
Good job, you alcoholic. I wish you'd pay attention to me once and not just drink.
And Noelle and Nero, because Nero goes wherever Asta goes, because according to Filler, he's got that good head.
Got that good head. Out your head, Asta. No complaints yet. You know what I think is selfish about Nero? Asta, great head. Her head, not that great. You go on her head, she got 2 spikes.
She'll seal you away and be like, hell no.
Oh, I guess... No. All the shitty filler happens after they enter the Heart Kingdom.
Yeah, because this is when you start to learn about, like, the magic runes, Laura Petra, the Undine. I think the rune thing is very cool. Very, like, fairy tale anime. And then they have, like, stage 920 and, like, what do they call it?
The arcane level?
Arcane level. Which, again, the one thing I can't stand about animes and hierarchies, they never matter. Because they always just only talk about the top tier after you see, like, okay, there's a bottom tier and a top tier. So we never get to see 1 to 9. Except when they say, you're like a number 9. And I keep having to remembering 9 is the lowest. But I don't know who says 1 as the highest.
I think it's stupid if you have these magic runes and we don't teach it to every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Well, I mean, you can't teach everybody in an enemy country your whole secret.
I guess so, but more than 2 captains should learn it. You know what I mean? I can do my own training. Goes inside a volcano.
I like that fight. That scene was cool.
I'm just saying, like, hey, Puppet Orca Man, I'm sure you could use some boosts.
I also wish we saw more of the runes ordering spells around and, like, programming, right? Like, do this, and if this happens, then do this, or if this doesn't happen, do that.
All we really see is that only Luck actually used the rune in an interesting way, like platforms.
That was cool. I love that scene.
But Mimosa and Charmy say, you just gotta believe us. These runes are making our plants and rule a lot stronger.
I know, right? Like, Leopard's like, rune magic. Ooh. I'm like, shit, man.
Luck is such an interesting character. They don't use him enough.
I like his lackadaisical. Magma will be fine after getting his feelings hurt.
If he couldn't stand up to getting some lickings. So I was like, is that pigeon? licking? Can I say that? I'm getting some lickings. You'll never be strong enough to defeat me.
It's like, damn, man. You're so rude. I
Rude
mean,
boy.
that's luck, in a nutshell.
So, yeah, they go meet the White Queen, and she's like, I'm also cursed by the devil. Look at my tummy.
It's so gross. I don't know. In the manga, it's like whatever, but in the anime, it just looks so gross to me. And it's like she has to lift up her shirt and show her belly, and I'm like, that's a little gross.
And then I point and be like, is that a Naruto reference? Like, run up to her, like, is that a fucking Naruto reference? Can't beat the Naruto allegations.
I think a Poliwag.
I think that's a better one than I did.
I don't know if it's better. I like yours.
Could you imagine if that was like, this is my large intestines, like just squiggles?
Yeah, pooping is really hard now.
It's really weird because when I poop, the curse moves a little. So like, is my colon moving? Does that work like that? Because if I remember correctly, this is a gross thing. I believe if you do surgery on someone, you can take the entire large intestines out and you kind of slop it back in, and then the large intestine will just keep moving until it moves back into place.
I think you have to give it a small intestine.
Oh, okay, yeah. The small intestine does that because the large one is just one giant U, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the small intestine is like the one that's supposedly like 32 feet long.
Damn, B.
Yeah, it's incredibly long. I just remember this house scene where the TV show.
Not House Hunters. This is a very special episode of House Hunter.
Well, they want to live in a hospital. But he wanted to prove something, and he was like, oh, there's a blockage in the small intestine. So he literally just, one hand was squeezing the small intestine, the other one was just pulling it through his hand, trying to find the blockage or something. I was like, that seems a little intense. There's also a Grey's Anatomy scene. This guy, he got like attacked by a bear, and he comes into the ER, and he moves his arm, and it just all falls out.
Hey kids, what's your favorite episode of Black Clover? I like the episode where I guess Aloha Pesci's small intestines was cursed.
And it was a scene stolen from a show called House Hunters and Grey's Anatomy. Who watches that anymore?
So yeah, Aloha Pesci's like, alright, so I can change some of you to the Heart Kingdom. We already kind of said everyone who gets trained. But the anime decided, let's have the most pointless fillers that add nothing. Because we did the filler of all that lesbian couple that was like, sometimes people aren't born with no magic. Sometimes we're born with shitty magic. And we have to live with that. So we're gonna like, I don't know, grab the demon book and try sell that to the Spade Kingdom so we can live over there. Because surely they don't have magic racism.
I bet it's a light novel. Because the last time they did this, it was light novel characters.
They do be lesbians though.
A lot of the filler felt like a children's anime. Like if you're watching like Bakugan.
Oh.
But there was one that was actually really good. I think it was the Zora one.
Oh, does Zora mean that kid who kind of knew his dad?
Yeah.
And like the longest family tree.
And then like his dad also like looked up to Zora's dad.
Because Zora's such a good character, his filler can just be that great.
Yeah, the Zora scenes are really good. They keep him limited though. They know how much power that character has. So after the filler, because Annie wouldn't stop bitching about how much filler there was.
Now can I talk about how that one captain, vice captain had to step down so that way Yuno could step up?
Oh yeah, that was actually a pretty good fight scene.
I wish Yuno had a shirt that said, I'm not the stepdad, I'm the dad that stepped up.
Wow. Is that an actual joke?
That's an actual meme out there of like, cause he would draw Reagan in that shirt and he like adopts the red hair kid.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
I know I saw one picture of Gojo wearing the shirt and Megumi's trying to forcefully take it off him. Or maybe I imagined that.
You imagine that, you gotta make it real. That's funny. Hilarious.
So, yeah. I just want to say that because I don't remember that happening in the manga. Thought it was just so annoying how every episode was Finro being like, no, I'm cursed to be a womanizer. I have to break this. And I'm like, Finro, you used to be one of my top Black Bull members. Now shut the fuck up.
Here's what I thought was weird. So Finro and Langris are kind of competing over a girl. More Finro than Langris. Langris is already just engaged because of family connections.
I think Langris is so fucking gay.
No, I kind of ship Langris and the girl more because there's just like anime filler scenes and you just see them together more and like he's changing and she's like there for him while Finro is still floundering around no matter what he does.
My boy, you just ship Finro and Vanessa. I see you.
Oh god, no.
No? I thought we shipped in the beginning.
Maybe. I don't know. My feeling right now is that they're just very good bro TP.
Alright, middle of the thing, because we're almost like kind of. Top 3 Black Bull, not Black Bull, top 3 Black Clover couples. Because I know yours number 1 is is Fire Captain and Nozel. Fugolion?
Yes, I love the Fugolion Nozel ship. Oh my god, that's so fucking cute.
There's this Tumblr poll that was like, oh, vote for one of these tropes. Like, oh, okay, childhood friends. And like, I didn't read the second part of this one is gone forever. And I'm like, no! But luckily for me, ABO was 50% winning.
Wait, your favorite trope is one's gone forever?
No. It's just like you vote for the trope that's gone forever.
Oh, that's what you mean. Got it.
So like
I see.
So I voted for childhood friends to be gone forever.
You didn't read the question prompt.
No, I just saw childhood friends. I see it. It's shiny. But yeah, because I believe Nozel and Fugolion is childhood friends.
Yeah, and rivals and everything.
Yeah, because I could say my top 3. I'll get persecuted though.
Hold on, wait. Let me think of my other 2. I have some ships that I like, but it's like, are they top 2? Because Nozel and Fugolion is like obviously number 1. I really like Asta and Rebecca.
Right. You're weird rare ship. The finest of rare ships.
And it's weird because I don't ship rare ships. But I like that one because I feel like...
In case anyone don't know, Rebecca was a very side character in like the first 10 chapters.
She was part of the arc where they went to the village where...
Gouch?
Maria lived.
Yes, Marie,
because I think she and her siblings were raised in the orphanage as well. But she's cute because she's like, she understands Asta. They have similar backgrounds. She doesn't take his stupidity. Because I'll put that as number 2. And if I have to pick a number 3, I think I would say Noelle and the Undersea Girl.
Right, her too. I forgot you also like that. I come out with like a fine selection of drinks and you're like, give me the rarest thing you have. Like, right, yes. Well, how about this? It's only one arc and no one gives a shit about one of the characters. Perfect.
Because the ships they present otherwise are just weird.
I ship Yuno and Asta just to spite Asta and Noelle.
That one's okay. I feel like that one's a bit handholdy. You don't know. It's just all about Asta and always like very doting, you know? And I kind of like that, but I'm like, as a couple, no. As friends, I like it. All right, blast yourself off.
Oh, I don't want to do this. Everyone's going to get mad at me.
I know you like Gouch and Gray.
Yes, I'm a giant Gouch and Gray shipper.
Which is fine. I mean, it's clear that the show wants you to like them together.
And obviously the Diamond Kid Moise and his little girlfriend.
Oh my god.
So, one of my top favorite Black Clover moments of all time is when they reunited.
Oh my, it's so cute. I'm sure we talked about this in the other episode.
Yeah.
But that scene is like, okay, I can read Black Clover. They have cute ass scenes like this.
Because my number 1 scene, no matter what, is when the Black Bulls saved Finro from his brother during the tournament arc.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. And then my 3rd ship is just kind of, I would say it's just Nozel and Fugolion.
Which is the one that's gonna put your ass on blast? Gouch and Gray?
I think Gouch and Gray would have put my ass on blast because, like, it's such a weird fucking ship. And, like, here I am shitting on Noelle x Asta and then, like, oh, but it could never stand up to my OTP. Behold, the mirror guy and the girl who turns into duplicates.
I see. You're throwing stones in a glass house.
Yes, that's the thing. If you ever put me on a podium and ask me, can you debate why your OTP is better than the main couple? I'll be like, no.
You can, but you wouldn't win.
I wouldn't win, no.
You have strong opinions, that's why.
Yeah, that's a good analogy. It's just like, I don't want to show these stones in my glass house. I don't know, I'll lose.
Anyways, going back to what I want to talk about. After the 6-month training, they decide... Well, actually, they don't decide crap because Spade Kingdom decides that they're going to invade the Clover and Spade Kingdom. Heart Kingdom.
I'll say this just once. I know Minty heard this a million times. I hate all those fuckers time skip looks. And I hate the fact that only the people who went to the Heart Kingdom got time skip looks.
Alright, to be fair, I don't consider them necessarily time skip look. Maybe Asta's one, because he is much more wider than before. But otherwise, I wouldn't, because to me a time skip has to show a growth.
Okay, then I hate Noelle's new hair then. How about that?
It's okay.
It makes her look younger.
I like the bulls in her hair.
It makes her look younger. Okay. That's all I want to say. I fucking hate when I saw Asta look when I first time, like, oh my god, he's like a stumpy Yami.
Maybe that's the point. That's why Asta gets to be in the Wano arc.
So the Dark Triad comes from the Spade Kingdoms, and they all have contract with devils.
I love these three. They're just pure evil. There's no complexity like the Elf Kingdom had. It's just, we're really strong and we're gonna take what we want to take.
And it makes sense that they're super batshit evil since they're in contract with devils.
Yeah. And they have 2 powers? That's cool.
Yeah, because you have Bone Man who also has spatial abilities. I think Bone is in the devil and spatial is his own.
Probably? I don't know if they ever clarify this. Maybe later.
So he wrecks shops at the Golden Dawn, and he basically kills every single motherfucker.
No? Ha.
No, I'm gonna bring up why half of them isn't dead. He kills every single motherfucker, and the Golden Dawn captain's like, hey, I would fight all out against you, my guy, but my Golden Dawn peeps, they my peeps. So I'm gonna use half my magic to make a tree to save their lives.
Half of them.
Half of them. Couldn't make that tree in time.
I thought it was a very cute scene.
It's a very cute scene, yes. The anime just kind of butchered it.
Aww.
I kind of ship the glasses guy and glasses girl, the Golden Dawn. I don't have to explain myself.
I was gonna say, I don't know if they ever talk.
They talk a little.
Do they?
Compass magic.
Oh my god.
Imagine steel compasses everywhere. That's what the glasses guy has, right? Steel?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
I don't know. Compass is already made out of metal, so it's not that hard to imagine.
So Yuno's all like upset spaghetti about that, and he finds out that he's the secret spade prince.
Oh, we didn't talk about that because I don't give a shit about that.
I don't give a shit about that. I know that comes in later, but we gotta wait for the movie for that to come in. Because he's like, I'm so baffled by how Yuno and Asta got to the same doorstep. Because unless his spade retainer was like, is that another kid? You want me to like drop it off at the doorstep with mine? All right, let's do it. If they get killed, they can cut off a war.
That is true. They never clarified in the anime which one came first. But I want to say Asta was there. No, I want to say Yuno was there first. Because I think we see Yuno get placed down on an empty step. And I think Asta's mom was like, oh, there's another baby. Not explicitly, but I feel like that's what she did.
She was just like, oh, is this where we leave the babies? Hey, someone just knock on this door, man. Also, there's a dead guy right here. I'll take the dead guy. I'm used to people dying left and right.
I'm going to compress him down and carry him in a little bottle.
I'm gonna eat him. And like she just knocks on the door. Like, I don't know why this dead guy couldn't do this.
I was like, whoa, 2 babies. Oh, they're cold. And they're not cuddling for one.
You think the mom was like, oh shit, if I get close to that other baby, I might steal his life force.
Oh, maybe.
Tiny baby life force. I better chuck my baby. It's the only kind way to do it.
She chucks Asta and hits the door. It's like, oh good, 2 stones in one door.
Oh my god. So, yeah. You carry this boy, but I'm losing it.
So the next battle we see, I think it's the Black Bull one.
I mean, we might as well talk about the girl first, because the Black Bull has more repercussions.
That's true. In the Heart Kingdom, Noelle and her new girlfriend, Laura Petra, and I forgot Mimosa was there. They fight Vanica, and Vanica has like all these little shitlings with her, and you get to see the people who train the Heart Kingdom help protect the Heart Kingdom. Very cute, but kind of useless.
I think she has blood and curse magic.
Yeah, the curse has got to be the devil, right?
Yeah, gotta be the devil.
Because they always say she's cursed by Meliscula.
Yeah.
I thought that one was an okay fight. I love what they did with Noelle and giving her really big breasts.
Man, I'm looking at the anime poster right now. I don't know why you have it up, but her boobies be popping.
I mean, they're ginormous for like a 15, 16-year-old.
Yeah, like, obviously I see Asta and Yami first. I didn't even see the 2 little shitlings before. And like, the only thing of Noelle, God, I fucking hate all these names. Noelle, I'm noticing the giant honkers that the water molded around.
It's a nice poster though.
It's a nice poster though.
So basically, if the fight ends with Vanica's like, y'all suck, I'm gonna kidnap Laura Petra because 1, I think it's funny. And 2, I remember killing your mom when I took her kid hostage and she got much stronger. So if I take your girlfriend, you'll get stronger, right? Okay, bye.
Also, I'm gonna blow up all my people and I'm gonna wait for Minty and Annie to make 1,000 jokes about how the entire Heart Kingdom was wiped off the map and them feeling dumb when they realized like the soldiers probably like took the brunt of it.
It wasn't even that big of an explosion in the end. It was like a Yamcha size explosion.
And then the elves came that kind of like was left over from the last arc and were like, hey, we're gonna help these fuckers get stronger, I guess. I don't know.
Everyone is only helping like 5 people. The class has a limited size. Maximum capacity 5.
Then we get to Asta. He's at the Black Bull house and he gets attacked by the last triad member. I think he has I know one of them is body magic. Oh, gravity.
Yes. Gravity magic is one of my favorite magic. I want to see more people use it.
That one time in One Piece when that lady had gravity magic. Maybe not gravity. It was just a weight, huh?
Miss Valentine?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a weight.
Okay. So Asta kind of doesn't have a chance, so Yami has to come in being like, hey, Finwell just got me, bitches.
And I've got all the money for the budget.
He's just like I'm doing the rain dance so that you do a stripper club.
I was like, hey, you try it. Come here. We're gonna make your shit look good.
Hey, come here, try it. I'm gonna get to point A to point B. Watch me. And he does like 10 flips in the meantime.
Oh, that's just me walking. Wait till I start fighting.
Wait till I kick your ass. That's another 10 flips. Yeah, we have I gotta say my OTP since I mentioned that earlier. The little Cinderella story.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying it. Shout out. I don't know if that's ever gonna come in use later on, Gray.
Quote unquote healing magic. If she is able to transform things into healing, question 1, what is she transforming to fix a hole? Because the point of a hole is the lack of material to transform something into.
Oh, you didn't see the part where she shoved some of the cotton inside his chest?
Dude, is this like Giorno from JoJo Rules then?
Maybe. God, I think like her only thing, like she comes up later, I know this is very tiny spoilers, they're like, oh my god, she doesn't have transformation magic, she has transmutation magic. And
What?
And it's like, what the fuck is the difference?
She's an alchemist.
She's gonna bring back her dead mom.
That's interesting. Wait, her mom? Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
So
she's
she has a
Cinderella,
stepmom.
yeah.
That would actually be kind of interesting because if you think of like FMA rules, then she could just like move flesh around to seal it. So I don't know if that works as well as it does for living objects that it does for like non-living objects. But hey, Black Clover's got its own fucking rules.
I wish her power-up was like, hey, she can clearly transform living things. Maybe she can like, do the thing that Kevin Levin did in Ben 10, where she can change her skin to other stuff.
Ooh, cool.
But I don't know. So yeah, Yami fights the guy and then Asta's like, oh shit, hey devil, make a contract with me and to help so I can help Yami. And the devil like, okay, but the price would be so much money.
Yami's like, I got it.
Yami breaks into Asta's mind palace and starts spilling money. Let's go! And like one of the best fights.
It was so surprisingly good. Because the Langus and Yuno was good, except Langus's magic was really ugly.
It was super, that stupid wispy purple shit.
Yeah, but this one was cool. It was like an orange background with like black streaks. And oh my god, this scene where Asta grabs Yami's sword. Oh my fuck. The anime did it so good.
And the anime making you freak out that like his time limit's gonna run out soon. They go, oh, he only had like 50 seconds. Now 1 second left.
It was amazing.
Like it had the suspension, it had the action.
Oh, so like that was a movie quality.
And they won in the end. And that, when you watch like the other two just do such an ass whipping, you like, I didn't think this was gonna happen. That's so cool.
Well, then what happens, right?
Oh, yeah, and then more bullshit happens.
Then the bone one comes and it's like, I'm gonna save my brother. I'm gonna kidnap Yami. See ya, Asta.
God, I wish I had more time for you, but this season can only be so long until we hit the movie. So he leaves, and I was just like, shit. And then the vice captain comes being like, thank God Yami's gone. I hated him.
He's a funny and annoying character all in one.
His name is Knock, right?
Yeah. And so he is a shadow magic user who can make contracts with 4 devils, who has invaded the Spade Kingdom because he cannot stand Yami and the Black Bulls that much. That's what makes him funny. But he is gonna teach Asta how to control the... Well, I wouldn't say teach, actually. More like, here's the ritual on how to control a devil. And so Asta gets to meet his Kyubi, his Sukuna, his Libe.
Libe is too complicated for me because it sounds too much like his mom's name. I will be calling him Price Pappenbrook for the rest of this episode.
God.
Price Pappenbrook. And then we go into Price Pappenbrook. Fuck that name. Libe's backstory about how he knew Asta's mom who looked just like Asta.
Now I'm gonna say, this is so like corny, but it's so cute.
It was so... I thought it was longer when I read it in the manga, but it was very short in the anime.
I thought the same thing. But I think it's just like, it's so cute. You're just so like in love with it. It's just, I don't know. It's like a history of like her getting a son back.
Yeah, because like her whole thing is that for some reason she has like kind of the same disease as Henry, where like she steals people's mana, but she also steals people's life force, I guess.
You know, I think actually that might happen the same to Henry.
Oh.
Because I think it's one of those like if you take your mana, you're also taking their life.
Shit, we gotta keep Henry in that tiny house more.
Yeah, but I think because Henry's in that house, I think it's channeled better.
Okay, not just killing snakes that come in.
Yeah, or maybe because there's so many people, he can take a little from everyone instead of a lot from one.
Can I just say, a real shout out as a Black Clover retrospective? I fucking love Henry's backstory.
Oh, that Henry thing is so cute too.
And like, Yami's like, oh, so you just need magic from strong people, right? Well, don't you fucking worry. I'm gonna fill this house to the brim with strong people.
And Henry's like, you lied, fucker.
You got the dreads of society.
You're best ones in the Spade Kingdom. And I just love that like Asta knew about Henry and was like, yo, hey, we're gonna hang out because I can.
Are you one of Yami's pets? I'm in charge of feeding you then.
Yes.
Open wide, motherfucker.
Well, I mean, Black Clover's definitely got bad writings, especially with women. But some of these corny ass backstories are just the cutest.
I think Black Clover's biggest flaw is that, yes, women, but world building's not the strongest.
True.
But some of the characters are like carrying it.
Some of them.
Some of them. I'm not looking at you, Finral.
It's Black Clover's got a strong idealistic view of things, I feel like.
And that's like a good in a sense, where like Asta, like, I won't defeat this devil, I won't command him what to do.
I love that scene. It's so like a true showing of partnership. 'Cause that was the thing I didn't like in Chainsaw Man, where like the future devil is making deals with humans, so why is he locked up? While this is like, no, leave it. You have freedom to do whatever you want because we have the same enemy and the same goal. It's like, oh yes.
I forget wasn't there a point where we were watching the fight and like we just kept making licking jokes? No, maybe not.
I don't remember.
I'm gonna lick you. Maybe that's just because that one fatty in the Heart King.
That's a gross battle.
It was. So that was Black Clover, and somehow they're gonna put like the rest of Black Clover in a movie. And knowing that there's a Wano arc now, it's like there's no way they're gonna put it all in one. It's gonna be an anime original movie.
It's gonna be the Harry Potter anime movies, but it's gonna have a part 1 and part 2.
Jesus. Alright, until then, thank you for a Black Clover review. Watch part 1 and 2, bitches.
Maybe.